the Global Academia Network, the organizer of this Kuala Lumpur International Conference on Business, Innovation, Social Sciences, and Education 2022. Viewers, good day. I am Kristopher Ngilangil from Surigao State College of Technology, Surigao City, Philippines. I am going to present my study entitled TikTok on SSCT students. TikTok is a mobile or computer application used to make and share short videos of 15 seconds long. It is the fastest growing social media application and is being promoted as a video sharing social network where users can create a variety of videos ranging from challenges, dance videos, magic tricks, and funny videos. Gazer 2021. According to Tiffany Dyke, TikTok's head of the public relations for the Philippines and emerging markets in Southeast Asia, that during the pandemic, the quarantine has been a major factor that quickly made our numbers grow. With more people staying home, it is only natural to see more people turning to platforms like TikTok to stay entertained, informed, and connected, as cited in Mateo 2020. Many people use TikTok, but most users are teens, and it has become a celebrity startup. If TikTok uploads creative content and their viewers are entertained and earn many comments and reactions, it is a free publicity for many hoping to become instant celebrities. According to IDC and Papa Pico 2021, TikTokers penetrate a wide range of surroundings, amplifying the phenomena, and it is the web that leads as a new type of social influence. However, the concern on the responsible use of TikTok arises. It is for this reason that the researcher conducted a study on the influence of TikTok to the students of Surigao State College of Technology, or SSCT, Philippines, which aims to determine the extent of influence and engagement of TikTok. It hoped that the data generated in this study became the basis in designing or formulating guidelines for ethical use of TikTok among students for them to become a social responsible user of the social media TikTok. The objectives of the study. It is a paramount then to uncover the influence of TikTok to the youngsters, specifically to the students of SSCT, to have a basis for intervention, to help them enjoy the app, and at the same time, a responsible, ethical, and safe user of the app. The frequency of the students in using TikTok was also determined. The level of influence of TikTok was analyzed based on content, quality, music, and then the level of engagement based on the three factors: entertainment, viewers' comment, and viewers' reaction. Finally, the significant relationship between the level of influence and the level of engagement of students on TikTok was also determined. On the theoretical framework of the study, uses and gratification theory of Katz in 1959, it states that audience members are not passive, but rather actively involved in understanding and incorporating media into their life. Furthermore, the agenda-setting theory of McCombs and Shaw in 1968 describes the power to influence viewers and build a hierarchy of news predominance in which level of influence and engagement was established in this study. As to the related literature and studies, TikTok is a social media network that boasts 800 million active members globally since its introduction in 2016. TikTok's influence on students has provided them with a platform to inform its viewers. According to Dylon's study in 2021, TikTok, like other social media platforms, has its share of influencers. According to Yang, in 2020, when viewers like a video on TikTok, they are expressing their enthusiasm for the content. And if they have a remark, they are expressing their desire to connect with one another and enhance one another's videos. Meanwhile, IODC and Papa Pico's study in 2021 demonstrates that they are theorizing a distinct type of social impact or fun that is characteristic of the social network and the period. According to Jaya in 2017, as referenced by Likyan in 2018, TikTok's contents come from all walks of life, and diverse contents provide users with different experiences. While Su in 2019 found TikTok as a material which is quite dynamic, with a lot of online and offline activities aimed at young people with imagination and curiosity. As a result, the uploader of TikTok's video receives fulfillment from comments and replies. Fund in 2021 describes TikTok that can be the voice of many people's opinions in the real world, like how it was influential during the Trump rally boycott campaign in Oklahoma. Meanwhile, Simrin in 2020 recognized that TikTok is a source of moral entertainment for young people, as well as a platform for publicity, learning new things, providing new opportunities for volunteering and internship for students. Lee, citing Wang et al. In 2020, also underlined the overall relevance of uses and gratification theory to understand TikTok as presented needed variables in cognitive and affective domains as relevant to personal, social integration and relief of pressure. In addition, he also believed that as supported by the view of Xiao in 2018, young people use TikTok for positioning oneself and their peer group and to understand where he or she stands in the group. While it is true and has been empirically proven that TikTok has negative and positive effects among students, there is no doubt that it is reshaped the world of social media as we know it today. But there is a need for some sort of regulation on its use, especially among the children and the teenagers, to maintain a healthy balance in their psychological and social lives. As to the research methodology, a quantitative descriptive research design was employed. The participants in this study were the fourth year Bachelor of Arts in English Language students of SSCT. Statistical data utilized was frequency count and percentage distribution, the mean and standard deviation used to establish TikTok's level of influence, and Pearson product moment correlation was used to evaluate the significant relationship in TikTok's level of influence and engagement. The researcher ensured that the study conducted adheres to the ethical standard intended for this research. The researcher sought approval from the college president of SSCT. Moreover, a confidentiality clause is included in this part of the questionnaire for the participants to know that their personal information is concealed for data privacy. On the results and discussion, from the data presented in this table is the participants' frequency or occurrence of viewing TikTok. In particular, 29 or 40.3% viewed TikTok 2 to 3 times a week, followed by 21 or 29.2% viewed once a week, then 17 or 23.6% viewed more than 3 or 6 times a week, and 5 or 6.9% viewed 4 to 5 times a week. On the level of influence of TikTok on SSCT students, data revealed that students normally find TikTok as very helpful in breaking the monotony of their daily life as a source of information and a way of connecting with others through sharing of relevant and timely videos. These further manifested that the level of influence of TikTok on SSCT students is very influential. In terms of level of engagement, it reveals that TikTok is very influential on SSCT students. These are concordant with what Yang in 2020 opined, that when viewers like a video on TikTok, they are expressing their enthusiasm for the content. And if they leave a remark, they are expressing their desire to connect with one another and enhance one another's videos. On the significant relationship on the level of influence and level of engagement of the students on TikTok, results show that SSCT students' outlook of TikTok is being influential and engaging and rests primarily on video content rather than music and video quality. And they see viewer comment and reaction as more related to video quality and music than the TikTok video. On the conclusion and recommendations, most SSCT students do watch TikTok videos regularly. In terms of content, video, and music, respondents are generally very influential. While entertainment factor, viewers' comments, and viewers' reaction, respondents generally agreed that their engagement on TikTok is very influential in the continuous patronage of the said social media app. However, it can be noted that students were not totally sold out on the idea of creating their own TikTok videos or channels. The researcher hereby recommends the formulation and implementation of guidelines on responsible use of social media, in particular TikTok, as a similar social media applications. The students must be involved in the formulation to make them more responsible for their own actions. These can be implemented by the Student Affairs Office and the Guidance and Counseling Office of SSCT and shall be discussed during the students' orientation before a school year commences. It is also recommended that issues and concerns on social media apps that is used by the students, particularly TikTok, be integrated in the students' related courses like purposive communication, contemporary world, and ethics. Furthermore, a school campaign which will be spearheaded by the Student Supreme Government can be launched and sustained to reinforce the school's advocacy for responsible use of social media application. That would be all. Thank you and good day.